Give us a look at the sales book. So you're the second owner? Or
No, I am the owner.
Oh, you're the original owner.
It had to be registered in my dad's name.
Ah.
Because as soon as you put a GTR badge on a 19-year-old kid, the insurance went through the roof. I could have got the same car, just as a two-door 202, and the insurance was normal. But as soon as we put a GTR, so my dad had to register his name so he could get cheaper insurance.
Didn't you then look at the option of optioning?
Yeah, we did. Because when we optioned it as a 4-speed, two-door, in a colour similar to this with a 202, the difference between that car and this was $250. So we bought this one.
Beautiful car, beautifully restored as far as the bodywork's concerned. It's a roller. I'm actually just doing the reassembly of it, and then it goes back off and gets its running gear put in. So it won't be here long. It's a credit to the owner. He was all organised. He grabbed all the gear, he had it all reconditioned, and he gave it to me ready to go. So literally it is pulling it off the table and then putting it into here. It should make the process a lot quicker and easier instead of me having to send these parts off, get some of them reconditioned or recondition them myself. So we're going to start yet again, same process at the front, work our way towards the back and get this thing together. Okay, because it folds back, right? And see that there? You want it to sort of be around there, it's roughly around there. Well, I can take a little, see how I can't see the hole at the moment?
Not quite.
Well, that's not too bad. Oh, see that? Now, this here doesn't stop there. That actually is roughly about there.
I remember it being just above it.
So it's just above it, which is fine.
Again, that's that mould in the
Yeah, you're
in the
always
carpet,
got
just
can't,
above it.
can't add it back once it's been cut.
That's right.
It's all together. You can see all your door rubbers are on properly. Inner and outer belts, windows on, window winds up well. I've got to use some silicone spray, so I don't have any left. Otherwise it catches on the rubber for a while until the spray kicks in. So, but anyway, it winds up fine. Nice and easy, oops, nice and easy. Anyway, that's that, and the door handle works fine. The door stops in, the window stops in. Lock works well. It's good to go. Just started to test fit, starting to get everything organised for your door cards. So that's a tomorrow job. I'm going to put the driver's side door card on, and I still need to do some work on these because they're too high. As I said to you before, I'll take some of that material off and then do some work, try and sort that out so that they sit properly on the door, and then I can get the rest of the ashtray in, handles, the whole lot. So anyway, yeah, this door will for me a lot. Not as bad as that door, close, but a lot. Mirrors on, quarter windows in. I've just got to put this quarter window retaining holders in. That's about it. Anyway, both doors built. Righto, so this one's going close to getting finished. I'm not doing the running gear on this one. That's getting taken away and done somewhere else. This was all about assembly and getting this car ready, so that all I have to do is put the running gear in. Assembled all the doors. Interesting nightmare on this one, but got it sorted. That one over there was a different nightmare, but got that sorted. Got the rear seat in, rear bottom of the seat in, seat belts, parcel shelf. I've done the roof lining, door cards, B pillars. What else? Scuff plates. And it shuts really well. If I could just go like this. Beautiful. And I've got to finish off the roof lining at the front. I've still got to chase the interior light, which is sitting over here. And a couple of small bits and pieces. Going to build the rear windows next week and install those. My brother comes back, thank goodness. So, you know, it's just coming along quite nicely now. This is just in the final stages of assembly and testing some stuff and testing electrics, and then I'll hand it back to the customer. They put the running gear in, and then that's all they need to do. We'll have the brakes bled up on this as well. Got the rear window in, just got the locking strip in. I'll get the front window in once I sort out the chasing the light here. But yeah, this was delivered as a roller. just purely for reassembly, and as you can see, I've nearly finished. You don't have to send these cars off to motor trimmers, to auto electricians, because I do all that work. I just do the reassembly on the engines, and once the bodies come back, and put the running gear in the car. So I don't play around with all that other stuff. I'm just the guy that puts it all back together. And it goes together real quick. You know, this should look like this morning. This had no seats in it. Roof lining wasn't done, windows wasn't in, so moved pretty quickly in certain parts of a rebuild, and then other things take time. Doors typically take a day each to build. Anyway, hopefully enjoying this one. This one will be pretty much finished next week. We'll do a final video on it and then hand it back to the customer. Get back onto this one here, which is the XG1, which is nearly finished as well. This one's got to go get its front and rear ends put on and build those over there. And I've got this other one over here, which is the LJ GTR that we're building slowly. And this one will be for sale when it's finished. This is purely one that we just bought to buy to sell once finished, because we've got all the parts to make this thing look amazing. So that's what we're going to do. All original, has books. Beautiful car, this one. Put the front windscreen in now, so I've managed to put the roof lining in, all nice, trim and taut. Visors are in, interior light, mirror, it's all done. So after I've finished all this, I've just got to finish off the steering column, get the bolts in for that, plug all the electrics in for the dash, start testing the electrics, because I want this to just be a simple thing of the customer putting their engine gearbox in and off they go. Windscreen's in next, get that sorted, and then get the locking strips in. Soapy water, people. That's what helps everything go in really well. Windows in, rear locking strips in, boot areas finished off, sender units in, all connected up. I've just got a couple of small things I need to do underneath here, around the, got to connect the eyelet for the brake and a couple other things. The steering wheel's all sorted now. That's all on connected, so we've got steering. Didn't have any steering before, which feels really nice. And got the washer bottle in for you. Got the horn stickers on here, clipped in the harness there. Wiper blades. Last of the seatbelt bolts will go in tomorrow. This seat will go in. Test electrics, get the brakes bled up, and it should be ready. Righto, so that's the driver's side now working. So I've done my bit here as far as building the car's concerned, so hopefully they should just be able to put the gearbox engine in, tail shaft, and away they go. But there'll be some testing, obviously. Brakes are all bled up. It's running a hydraulic clutch. It's running a beautiful steering rack, which has got it's got new bearings in it, and it's the best feeling one that I've ever felt in a Tirana. So, you know, it's a credit to, I think there's a gentleman that does it, and I'll put a link in the description, but it came up really, really well. If you're not super fussed about having super original, a couple of things are slightly modified on it, but the steering's just so light, I can't believe it. It's just perfectly turned. So look, that's a bonus. It's the first time I've seen one of those, and I'm happy to use them. So the car itself is finished off now. It was a roller. It came to me about 6 weeks ago. Would have been done a bit earlier, but my brother unfortunately wasn't well, so I had to do most of the work myself, on top of trying to get other cars finished over there. So got it to a point now where the customer can come pick it up, all the brakes are set up, all the interior is done, seat belts in. You know, there's a fair bit of stuff that's gone into making sure that this is all correct inside. Roof lining's done. Beautiful car, absolutely beautiful, stunning car, and it's actually one of the ones that I'm pretty sure Holden had as an ad. When you're hot, and it had a gentleman and his missus sitting there, and it was basically this exact same car with the same houndstooth interior and everything. So it looked exactly the same as just the day that you bought it.
Yep, exactly.
Wow. I mean, obviously there's no engine and gearbox in it at the moment, but
No.
this is what you bought, brand new.
Maybe that's why she's sitting low, because it's got no weight in the front.
No weight in the front at the moment. But yeah, this is the car. You know, obviously you bought it new.
Brand new.
Wow. So this is exactly what it was like down at Freeman's on the...
Exactly, on the showroom floor. It was sitting on the showroom floor.
Wow.
Didn't even have to order it.
Yeah, it's coming up to where it needs to be. Standard I'm happy with on this one is there. So hopefully the customer will send me through some photos of this thing actually working and some videos on the road soon. So if you see it, keep an eye out, have a look at it, appreciate the hours and work that's gone into it. And we're on to the next one.